And welcome to a long overdue Feel Good Friday. It's been quite a while. I am doing this from my laptop um, with the hopes that, if it turns out this is easier than setting up the camera and what have you, maybe I'll do it, that way from now on. I had a book review planned for today. I'm sorry, and I'm moving around in a swivel chair here in my office. I had a book review planned for today. Actually, two books by Mitch Albom, but I took them back to the library before I could get all my notes out of them. But the books were One More Day and For One More Day and The Five People You Meet in Heaven, and I enjoyed them thoroughly. I guess I'm turned into a Mitch Albom fan. This is like the third book of his that I've read. I'm sure I'm pretty late in most respects because I think one of the books came out in 2002 or something, and the other one I'm not sure when it came out. But I guess I really like his books because of the fable aspect, and I love quotes and things that kind of inspire and encourage and motivate you, to be your best or to learn lessons that are present at every stage of life. So a lot of times the themes in his book also are about our own mortality, which is something ever since the passing of my mom that I kind of think about a lot. With me having young children, I think about that as well. If I'm not here when they become adults, am I imparting lessons and knowledge that will carry them and sustain them through their lifetimes, and maybe things that they can also pass along to their own children. So I always enjoy reading his books, even though sometimes they have me sobbing, especially the one For One More Day. I actually finished it the week before Mother's Day, and the premise of the book, for those of you who haven't read it, is about this man whose life just didn't turn out the way he wanted. So he ended up trying to commit suicide, but it was a kind of botched attempt. And he was, how like at that place when you see in movies or you read in books, like don't go to the white light. Well, his mom was at the white light and she had died a few years previous, but he got to spend one day with her. And it was kind of like, real time or whatever. And so a lot of the things that maybe he didn't get to say to her or things he didn't know about that had kind of formed him into the person that he was, it was kind of all revealed to him, if you will. A lot of times people pass away and maybe we don't get a chance to say our goodbyes, or we don't understand why they did something or why something happened. And he got closure with that. So it was a really good book. But like I said, it had me bawling because it was a week before Mother's Day, and it was the first Mother's Day that I celebrated without my mom. So but I enjoyed it. I feel like I don't know what I would ask my mom if I had one more day with her. I mean, it probably would be really overwhelming because he really didn't ask anything. He was so overwhelmed. It was just things that she was showing him, like during the day that they were together, kind of clicked, or he got the answers that he needed. So the other book was The Five People You Meet in Heaven. And again, it was a way for people to kind of make peace with their past and what make more sense of their life when they think about things that happened to them and why it happened. And it was lessons that they were supposed to be learning, about forgiveness. And because when you forgive people, I'm sorry, my daughter is trying to come over here. I'm doing something, sweetie. When you forgive people, it really frees you and not the person. And you go around, you carry all this guilt and anger and hate, and the people don't even know it, and you're the one that's miserable. And so yeah, so it was a lot of lessons to be learned in that book as well. I think Chooses with Maury, and one other book he has that I think I'm gonna read so that I can kind of round out all of the books that he's written. Um, and there's a lot more books on my read list that are current, also that I want to get through. With summer right around the corner, officially, my son will be out of school. I think I'll have a lot more time to read. Maybe, I mean, because I'm so busy right now with different projects. Feel so blessed to be able to have projects and work with some really great people to get them some things that they need and that they want with respect to my graphic and web design business. So I'm really excited about that. But I just wanted to log on and do a quick video, even though I have all this interference going on in the background. Welcome to mommyhood. I just wanted to log on because it's been way too long. So anyway, I hope everyone has an awesome weekend and that you take good care of yourself and take good care of those who love you. Bye.